Guys, today we are going to discuss one more important section of our PTE speaking. Okay, I guess you people all remember that we are doing speaking part of PTE, and since PTE has different varieties of questions, so every day we are doing different types of questions, but we are doing speaking module only. Remember that what we are doing speaking module only. Okay, so today the task that I am going to discuss will be little complicated task. Okay, so I kept this complicated task to the last. Why? Because I didn't want you people get demotivated in the beginning itself. Okay, so that's the reason. So I had planned to discuss these things, so at the end of the session. So today we are going to talk about or discuss about so how to, what is that, describe an image. That means you people will be given with pictorial presentations. Okay, what do you mean by pictorial presentations? Pictorial presentations means it could be any data related questions. That means they would be giving you statistical informations in the form of bar graph, pie chart, line graph, so box plot, or even you will be getting diagrams like this one, what is that, flow charts or process diagram, or it could be anything like this. Okay, so now it is your duty to describe them. So before I would continue on with these things, let me share the screen for you guys. Just give me 1 second, guys. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. So here we can see. So now let us understand about the describe the image. Okay. So PTE has this question, and you believe or not, you people will be having almost 6 image questions. That means it is not just one or two. Guys, will be having 6 images, so that you need to describe separately. Okay, so that means it is not like one or two, all the 6 images, so you need to describe there. So that is one condition here. Okay, and another challenging thing here is what, so you need to finish off the description so within 40 seconds. See, almost for every question you could see that you have this 40-second response only. So within 40 seconds, you need to so discuss or describe the complete images. Okay, so and what kind of images we are going to have? We have graphs, tables, maps, charts, diagrams, or photos. Okay, it could be photos also, it could be maps also, diagrams also, flow charts, it could be pie charts. So all of these things will be there. Now you will be wondering, how do I do this, or how can I describe an image? Because the image will be filled up with numbers and all of these things. How will we describe that? No worries, guys, because it's just 40 seconds. So in 40 seconds, it is not just that we tell anything and everything. Whatever we say, that should be meaningful, and so that should be present in the paragraph. And not only that, you need to try and explain the complete idea presented in the this one diagram. Okay, that is the thing. Now it is challenging. And how many seconds? You will not have any preparing time also. Only 25 seconds you people will have to absorb the image and gather and describe the same. Okay, how many seconds you will be having? Just 25 seconds you will be having to prepare on the given diagram, and for within 40 seconds you need to describe it. That means what? See, one thing here is that you need to be quick at your response. Not only quick at your response, you need to grab in the ideas also quickly, and you need to be so mindful that you need to know what if you present, so will give the complete information. And also you need to be thorough with what compound and complex sentence. Why? Within 40 seconds you can't use so many simple sentences to describe each one of it. That means what? Your simple the structure of the sentences also should be what? So mostly it has to be compound and complex here. The goal is to provide, so why, the clear and concise description without explaining features or hidden messages. Now, as I said, no repetitions, because you will have 6 images when you are speaking the 6 image. So don't try to use the same words to describe all the 6 images. Why? The words, like, you will have that repetition, and we know in English language exam, so they would really not prefer this repetition, isn't it? So they won't be preferring any kind of, so this one, what is that, I can say, repetition. So, and even the structure also, I mean to say, the template also should not be repeated. But however, I'll give you certain templates here, so which you people can use and quickly prepare on. And as I said, so you need to use varied vocabularies. Okay. So, and also don't use the numbers, even though it will be a statistical information. So you're not supposed to present the numbers there. Don't start describing this race from 100 to 200, 200 to 300. No, so don't give that. That will become very, what is that, redundant and awkward description also. Okay. And it would sound very good, and it won't be able to understand. That means if you're describing the image only using the numbers, that means you're not doing the right duty of, so presenting the things there. So keeping all these things in mind, so last but not least, you should also keep in mind that definitely we need lot of words and everything, but this does not mean that you will just randomly speak any word and anything. No, whatever you use there, so that has to be accurate to that situation. That means you cannot use any word anywhere. It is like what, you have to make sure that you will be using the right word at right time, so you need to use. So keeping this in mind, I would like to show some of the templates here. But before that, I would like to show how the graphs appear. You can see the graphs appears like this. This is one picture. Now this picture they may ask you to describe. This picture they may ask you to describe. This picture again, so they will be asking you to this one. This is also one of the this one. So I'm trying to cover all the types of graphs that you are going to get. So before I would go on with so these things, I will tell how many sentences you people can speak, so that you can get a good score. Then I will tell you the vocabularies for introduction part, everything I'll be describing. But before that, let me tell you, so how many things you people can, how many sentences overall you people can use to present your this one. Just give me 1 second. I'll share the whiteboard. And this is very important, guys. Why it is important? Because 6 questions you will be having. And you cannot think that, oh, it is 6 question. So, like, what is that? Just give me 1 second. I guess everyone could see the screen. Just one second. And 6 questions. Okay. 6 questions. Do you think that, oh, this is the difficult task, so I'll just omit this task? If you omit, you will be omitting all the 5 to 6 tasks that you will be getting. 5 to 6 tasks means, just imagine how many questions will be having there, isn't it? Will be having so many questions. I mean, so many scorings will tend to happen. So therefore, don't try to miss these questions. Try and learn. So just if you use 3 sentences, 2 to 3 sentences, that will be more than enough for us to this one, what is that I can say, to describe the graph here. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm connecting to my this one. Okay, here we go. So here I would recommend you people to use 3 sentences while speaking. 3 sentence enough, guys. Don't try to, what is that, nag a lot, because we know, like, what is that, 40 seconds we have. Just in 40 seconds, we need to speak about the this one given idea. So let me tell you one thing. In IELTS, we have the same question. The same question is there, but it is for writing. That is, describe the graph, describe the image. For writing we have, and only one describing the image will be having, and that goes on for 20 minutes, remember. For 20 minutes question it is for writing. But here they give you only 40 seconds, guys, only 40 seconds. So plus 25, what is that, seconds for your understanding. Totally not even 1 minute. So one and a half minute, not even 1.5 minutes we have. Approximately 1 minute 5 seconds will be having. Within that, you need to understand the graph also, and you need to present back also. So which is very, very, very challenging. That's the reason. Don't try to, as soon as you see the graph, don't just nag around, or don't try to see anything and everything. Remember 3 points what you need to check out. What are the 3 points that you people need to check out is, the first and foremost is your paraphrased question statement. Now you will be understanding or thinking, what is this paraphrased question statement? So usually when they give the graph, so they give the description of what the graph is all about. That means they just say this graph compares the number of people so studying and working. So say something like this. So that means that thing you need to speak out in your own words. Sometimes if they don't give the question statement, only if they give the graph, so then what you need to do, you need to see exactly what has been compared on the graph. Not just line graph, whether it is a bar graph or whether it is a pie chart or a bar graph. So always see that what has been compared, why that particular graph has come into existence. Paraphrasing question statement is nothing but, if you people find it difficult to present the paraphrasing question statement, so what you can do, you can look at the graph and you can see what is comparing there. So, and that compared idea you people can write as a first sentence. Compared idea. What you will be writing? You will be writing what exactly is happening on the graph. Okay, what is that happening on the graph is what you need to present here. Okay. Now, the second sentence is what? The second sentence will be, see, as soon as we see something, we'll get that view, right? That initial view. that initial overview you try to present. That means as soon as you see, what you will be seeing, something higher, something lower, something like moderate, or something always constant, so which is not changing. So such things, what is that? We can take it as what? Initial overview. What we'll be talking about? Initial overview. And then what you do, that means something highest, lowest, moderate, these things you try to discuss in the initial overview. Ultimately, okay, the last part is what? The ultimate variation of the graph, or that final overview. That means after doing this thing, see, now when I give you the question, you get an initial idea. Oh, this graph speaking is difficult, isn't it? You people will be feeling, oh, this graph this speaking is difficult karke. But after listening to the class, after we practice, and after we do all these things, then what is the final overview you get? You get that IO. It is just a piece of cake, isn't it? What you will be feeling, oh, this graph description is what? Just a piece of cake. So I want you people to understand that, and that, so I'm going to present now. Okay. So that means what? Let me recapitulate. First is the intro sentence. Second is initial overview. Third is final overview. Okay. So these are the three things that we basically have. What are these three things? Intro, initial overview, final overview we are going to have. Now, I have so some of these statements so that we can use to start off with initial overview, and to start with the this one, what is that? Initial and the final sentences. Okay. So those things, let me show it on your PPT. Just give me a second. Yeah. Now, how you will start off your sentence? So you will be starting off your sentence using, let me take here. You can start. I was talking about intro, right? The intro sentence you can use. The given diagram shows, represents, depicts, so compares, enumerates. See, you can use all these three phrases. I mean, 6 paragraphs we have. I mean, 6 this one diagrams you will be getting. For each one, you use one. The given for first one, the supplied for the second, the presented could be used for third, so the shown, the provided, or so the this one, what is that? Projected, you can use. See, so many words. Even within yourselves also you will be getting so many words with regards to this particular thing here. Okay. So now, what is the presentation? See, I'm clearly telling you people how you can make a sentence error-free sentence. Now see, what is the graph, and just see the graph and try to present what is that graph type. You try to mention that, whether it is a pie chart, whether it is a this one, what is that, a description which you can refer to as illustration, or whether it is a picture, pie chart, what it is you people need to present here. Okay. Next thing that I would like to tell you, the verbs that we use. You can use shows, represents, depicts, enumerates, illustrates, presents, gives, provides, describes, delineates, expresses, outlines, denotes, compares, shows, contrasts. See how many words we have. Don't you think we have so many words here? Which, according to the situation, I'm not saying that you people randomly take up the verb here. Okay. Don't randomly take up the word. So what I want you to do here is the looking up on the this one, what is that, definitions, and what kind of graphs they have given. Depending upon that, you try to use the verbs. Then here also description, what thing is happening, okay, whether comparison is happening, the difference is happening, the change is happening, what is happening, that also you need to check it out here. Okay, so this is how. So like when I'll be just showing you here, yeah, so this is what the same, the first sentence, the first intro sentence I'm talking about here. Okay, what they have given. So change of primary funding sources of international students in USA 2003 to 2013 and 14. So they are comparing 2 years where, so the source of funding has changed. Okay, the primary source of funding has been changed here. Okay, so what are those? Personal, family, US college, foreign government, current employer, and other sources. So what I can do here, so here I can start describing the thing. Yeah, the presented, okay, what is it? Table graph. The presented table graph, because it is giving the details, it is giving the details in terms of percentages, everything. So I can say illustrates, because it is giving the broad explanation. So therefore here what I can say, the presented, so table graph illustrates the different, so funding sources for international students to study in US, so between 2003 and 2004 and 2013 and 2014 respectively. Okay, so this is what we have. So totally we understood. This is the introduction we have. So, and what is the initial overview? Initial overview is what? Initial overview means as soon as you see, so you see personal, the education is funded basically. Okay, so that means year 67 and 65%, no matter what the years compared, it is crystal clear that so students, international students are primarily funded by personal and family fundings, followed by that of, okay, university, the scholarships from university colleges or university. And so there are, what is that, and also it is observed that we have only least number of current employers who will be focusing. That means what is highest, what is lowest, that you try to present here. Okay, and so if you want, then later on we can give one final overview. What is the final overview we have? You can see that the percentage of funding is decreased every time. Okay, here it is increased. Foreign government. So yes, over a decade, it is observed that so the foreign government or universities sponsorship has increased. Okay, because the sponsorship is nothing but sponsoring the funding. Okay, so that has increased. So, and even the contribution by current employer has also increased. Okay, while so rest of the sources of fundings so follow the opposite trend. So we can say that yes, the great change is observed under the category of foreign government funding and the current employer. So this is the thing basically we have. See, now because I'm explaining you guys, so I took a long time. But so if I want to speak it up, so within 40 seconds, how I'll be presenting this. So just look at this and observe, and then I'll give chance for every one of you to speak here. Okay. The presented this one, the presented table graph represents the different sources of fundings for international students to study in US between 2000 for 2003 and 2013 academic years. So it is crystal clear from the graph that so the personal and family fundings contributes to a great extent in both the years, followed by that of university or the US colleges. But however, it could be seen that this one contribution for the least contribution for education of international students is done by their current employers. However, over the decade, it is observed that so the sponsorship by so foreign government so and the current employer has increased by by few percentages, okay, by some percentage. So this is what I've completely described everything so within short go. We are not worried, okay? So yeah, so the basically graph means what you need to know what you are doing. Yeah, yes, and that quick response should happen. So what are the three responses that you need to give? You need to give introduction, initial overview, and final overview. Okay, so now you don't worry, ma'am, numbers and all you didn't say. But even though I didn't say the numbers, you people understood what happened here. Na? You saw it, what happened here. So therefore, if you start saying the number, do you think like you can finish within 40 seconds? No, 40 seconds may look like a what is that huge time. No, it is very very less time. At the wink of the eye you may miss on the thing. That is the reason, don't focus more on numbers, see highest lowest or something which is constant there. That's it. Okay, so that's the thing I would like to speak what is it tell for this graph. But before this, I would like to also tell you about the different words that you people can use. Yeah, instead of numbers, okay, we don't want to use the numbers, but instead of numbers, what you can do? You can use this increase, decrease, maximum, minimum. So these kind of words you people can use. And in fact, see, no matter you tell 6 or 10 questions, you can't repeat also. Why? Because we have given so many vocabularies for you. Okay, it could be increase, decrease, steadiness. So if you see here, so you will be seeing that we have given lot many options and synonyms for you guys, and you people need to work on. And this is really challenging, guys, because you people will be having just 25 seconds to even look at the graph. Okay, even what to look at the graph, only 25 seconds will be there. That implies what you need to be quick, lightning fast. What? Lightning fast in analyzing also, understanding also, presenting the things. So therefore, now guys, I'll be giving this. Please take a screenshot of this, and I want you guys to speak here. Take a screenshot. I'll also take a screenshot of this. Okay. And raise your hands who want to speak. I will be allowing them to speak. Did you guys, everyone take the screenshot? Everyone give a try. Don't hesitate. Okay. Don't think that, oh, if we commit mistake. If you commit mistake, I'll correct, which is a good opportunity. No? If someone is correcting you guys, so that means what? It is really a good opportunity. Please try and speak out. I'm going to unshare. I hope everyone took the screenshot of this thing. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just kind of stop sharing and I'll call you out. You can prepare till that time. Yes. So how many wants 1 more minute or 2 more minutes for your preparation? I'll give you 1 more minute for this one. Preparation. Please raise your hands who all want to speak up. I want people, you guys need to speak. Yes, very good, very good. I could see. Let me open the queue. Okay, Tulsi has raised. Tulsi, you can start off with.
Uh,
Don't get
uh,
nervous. Aram se you people, what is that? You speak out. Don't get nervous.
the tabular graph,
Mm-hmm.
the given tabular graph represents the comparison of the
Mm-hmm.
change of primary funding sources of international students in US
Mm-hmm.
in specific year of 2003 and 4
Mm-hmm.
to 2013 and 14
You can say in an academic year, like 2003 and 4 and 2013.
and 2013 and 14.
Yeah, yeah. Then
The
only one
highest
statement is said. Hmm.
the highest contribution the highest contribution
Mhm.
in the year 2003 and 4
Mhm.
was done by the personal and
No,
personal
what
and family
contribution?
source.
What contribution it is? The you can say that show the greatest funding, or so it is crystal clear from the graph that international students' education was majorly funded by the personal or the family
The
budget. Okay, by
okay,
personal or family budget.
family budget.
Huh. Next. Mhm.
And the lowest
And the lowest contribution for the same was from where?
from the current employer
Mm-hmm.
in year 2003 and 4
Mm-hmm. But
uh,
in
where
fact, it did follow every this one. So you can give a generic thing. So the least
okay,
contribution towards the education of a student is from your this one employers
okay. Whereas
rather than.
in 2013 and 14, the
Mhm.
highest contributors for the primary source of funding
Mhm.
are uh,
Okay, Tulsi, don't you think it extended? It extended more than a minute here, isn't it?
yes, yes,
No worries. No worries. But so I want you to remember that these three different ideas, you people start practicing. While practicing, don't worry about time. Not only Tulsi, I'm telling to everyone. So you people can see that. So, don't, what is that? Focus while practicing on time. Once you get that flow of speaking, then you start reducing the time. Okay, so keep the stopwatch and see that within 40 seconds you people are able to speak or not. Okay, so and even if you're continuously speaking, the timer is off, then your recording will not be taken. I mean, I can say it will not be considered. Okay, so no, it's just a waste after the recording is closed. Okay, so now can I have, thank you, Tulsi. Can I have Rahim to speak up? Now I'll ask everyone. Otherwise, whoever is visible to me on the screen, I will be asking you people to speak.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, Rahim, you can start off with.
Okay. The given
Mm-hmm,
chart depicts the
mm-hmm,
uh, five funding sources
mm-hmm.
of international students in USA.
Yeah, Rahim. Five funding sources of international students. Why the funding sources is happening, I say, right? So here the subject should be clear. The funding sources for international education,
Okay.
or the funding sources for US studies to international students.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between 2003 to 2013 and 14,
Hmm. What happened?
the highest increase was in US colleges and foreign governments. That
What was
was
increase?
number, and that was students.
No, it is not students. If you look at the graph, it is the funding for education.
Okay, number.
It is the funding. That means like who paid their own fees. Okay. Basically, funding is nothing but sponsoring, paying the fees for their education. So usually, it is absorbed that tentatively, more than half of the students so fund their own education. You can write there also. Why? Because it is given there. Okay.
Okay.
So from the graph, it is evident that so international students fund their own education so by personal earnings or family earnings. That is already given there. Okay. Followed
Okay.
by that of XYZ. It is. So in the beginning, what happens? It is so personal funding is happening. What is happening here? So personal funding is happening. Okay. So right. So you need to see properly and say. So from this, what did you understand, Rahim? So the thing is, subject should be proper. If you're
Okay.
not speaking the subject properly, you end up giving wrong information, inappropriate information. And it is not just for Rahim, so it is for everyone. Because if you guys are not clear with the subject, so the people who listen to you will understand what? There will be no any clarity there,
Yeah.
isn't it? So therefore, kindly focus on your this one now. So now what I'll do, I'll share one more graph. Okay. So now I'll share the graph. So I want you people to come up and speak. Otherwise, I'll randomly call everyone. Then that will be good, no? If we randomly call anyone and everyone. Don't hesitate. Now, if you don't speak, so then you will not be speaking any time from now, because it is like important. So for you to speak, so please take the screenshot of this. Huh. Take the screenshot of it. I'll give you 1-2 minutes time also. That is not a problem for me. But give a try. Only two students had raised. The other student had raised, but they just, what is that? Raised down the hands. I'll give you the hint. Okay, 3 sentences we need to see. Oil production capacity. So what is that? For 4 decades it is given, isn't it? 1990, 2000, 10 years, 2000 to sorry, 2 decades. Okay. So with this, what you will be understanding, you will be seeing that. So this is the data interpretation. Okay. What it is bar graph, and it is informing. So this implies that so in Saudi, okay, the all oil production is basically what? More in Saudi in all the years discussed, followed by that of what? Your Iran, Iraq, and Kuwait. Okay. It is also seen that Kuwait's oil production and UAE's oil production capacity is almost same. It is same, right? And also, what is that you see? Qatar is the one with less production ability. Now, not only that particular thing you will be saying here, you also see the other things here. So, as the years went on, even what is that? So, the oil production capacity also increased, don't you think? What has happened? As the years went on, we saw in almost every country, so the oil production capacity is increased except for UAE, Qatar. Okay, except for these two countries, so rest of the countries oil production has increased here. Okay, so that means what? This is the graph description. So no need of writing numbers, nothing here. So this is the thing. I guess you people have copied this. So let me take up the task. Yeah. Who will speak now? Yeah, Mohammed, you can start off.
Hello.
Hmm.
Okay. The given bar graph represents the estimated oil production capacity in
Mm-hmm.
different countries, yeah, in different Middle East countries. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
very good. Middle East countries, that's very nice. Hmm.
um, Looking at the graph, like it can be seen that the Saudi has the highest production of oil,
Mm-hmm.
which is nearly 8 to 12 million barrels per day.
Don't
Okay.
use numbers. Don't use
Okay.
numbers.
Okay.
Already you said that it is the highest producer in
Okay. Yes.
Middle East country.
So it can be said that Saudi is the highest producer of oil,
Mm-hmm.
while Qatar is the lowest producer of oil.
Mm-hmm.
And apart from that, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, and UAE have almost the same production of oil in each year.
Have the same capacity of production of the oil.
Okay, have the same capacity of
Ah.
production of oil each year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or the every year mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Moreover, it can be seen that the
Ah, for every
production of
year. No,
okay,
it is not for every year. It is the this one. What is that? Almost same. So we can say tentatively. Don't try to what is that? Make your sentence to have some errors. So
okay,
on every year and all, the logic also changes. Even sentence also changes. Don't try to do that. Okay.
okay, yes. Moreover, the capacity of oil productions in every country is seen
Mm-hmm.
to be increasing.
Mm-hmm. Over the
Okay.
years.
Yeah, like we can add the sentence in conclusion. In conclusion, it can be said that the oil production in every country is increasing.
Hmm. But except what
Ah,
one
except for Qatar. Okay.
which which decreased so
Okay.
in 2005.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the thing we basically have here. So this is what you people need to discuss. Now, I guess who has raised the hand? So yeah, just give me a second. Let me see who has raised the hand. Oh, where are Shweta? I guess, no? Shweta or who had raised the hand? Now, quickly, guys, I'll be asking now. Now, whoever is visible on my screen, I will ask. Okay. Can I just money? Can you describe? Hey, don't get scared. Musharraf, tell me. Good. See, did I do anything? For the one who spoke, did I do anything? I just
Hi, madam.
corrected. Hi, good evening. Yeah,
Good
you
evening,
can
madam.
speak out, Musharraf.
Okay, madam.
Yeah.
The given graph represents about the oil production capacity.
Mm-hmm.
There are the many Gulf countries
Mm-hmm.
which can provide oil,
This
like
is
Iran.
guesswork, which will provide oil. That is guesswork. Let us not say. Yeah, they are discussing about the Gulf countries. Okay. So
Okay,
that
madam.
is what? So the presented bar graph presents the capacity of the oil produced by different Gulf countries. Over.
Okay,
Then
okay,
next sentence you try to say.
okay.
Mhm.
The highest country is Saudi Arabia, which
Is
provides.
this highest country, or the capacity of oil production is
Okay,
highest? Mm.
okay. Oil production capacity is highest in Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
The the graph was increasing every year
Mhm.
uh, in Saudi Arabia.
The production capacity of all of these, this one, what is that, countries is increasing over the years, except for what is that,
Qatar.
Qatar, in this one, what is that, in some particular year. You can just mention. And then what else?
The lowest oil production capacity in
Mhm.
Qatar.
Mhm.
The graph was up and down in Qatar.
What we say for up and down, oscillations, vacillated, palpated. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Huh. Right. Good, Musharraf. Great try. So now tell me, anyone else want to speak? Now, if you hesitate, then in exam, how you will speak? Uh, Dari, can you speak up? Akshay, who will speak? Intellectual.
Sorry, ma'am. I am traveled to go
Okay,
home.
you are traveling. Okay, got it, Akshay. And Ishan, guys, very bad. Ma'am, which tense form will be helpful? See, Damnit, it's always good to use the present form. Okay, the present form to for the introduction, while the past form for your description of the data. Okay, because usually data will be in past form only. Only if they have forecasted something, if they are predicting something, then you need to use that future tense there. Okay. Otherwise, so for the introduction, it's a present tense. So while describing the graph, you need to use the this one. What is that? Your uh, past tense. Now, Karthik, money.
Madam, I have a small doubt, madam.
Tell me, Musharraf.
Madam, why we should not use numbers to describe the image, madam?
Which one?
Why we not to use numbers? Means years.
Numbers.
1940.
See, now, like you think like you have a blood report, okay? So, and you think I am a doctor. Now, if I look at that this one blood report, if I say your sugar level is 100, okay, and your this one, what is that, cholesterol level is this, your fasting sugar level is this. If I say only numbers, do you really understand anything? Already number is given in the report, na. Instead,
Yeah,
what I should say? So your sugar level on fasting is maximum when compared to the limitation that we require. So the reference, so we need to describe the statistical information in such a way that one has to understand. So if you just say the numbers indirectly, you guys are what you are doing, you are reading out the numbers there. And also remember, on what platform you people are giving the exam? You people are giving the exam on English language platform. That means what? Here, no numbers, no permission for numbers. Okay. It is only the
okay.
description. How do you explain something to a person? So that is what is checked here. See, if you are living in some, what is that? If you settle in some foreign country, you need to explain something to a person. So how you people can describe that? By just reading out what is given, or you need to explain it, right? That is why we prefer you guys not to use any numbers. And if you start using the numbers, we have so many numbers there. So I don't think you can cover the complete information also. Got it?
Yeah, okay, madam. Fine.
Yes, sir. So, okay then, guys, you guys did not speak. So you guys disappointed us. Bad, 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 bad. Tulsi, you will be getting the recordings. Okay. Yes. Any other queries you people have on this type of question?
Ma'am,
Huh?
can we say like this, like the x-axis and
No,
y-axis?
no, no. Don't use that x-axis, y-axis. So no, bilkul no.
Okay.
Vidhi, just imagine the by the time we speak about x-axis, y-axis, our 40 seconds will go now,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll not be able to present what exactly we need to present. What exactly the graph is, will not be able to present.
Okay.
Okay, don't use that.
Yes.
So yeah, so you will be getting the synonyms and all. Okay, I have this one. What is that in the what is that handouts? It will be there. Whatever I showed for different words like increase, decrease, all these things you people will have. Okay. Right, guys. So tomorrow again we'll be having speaking part. So wherein we'll be covering retail lecture and so your repeat sentence. But tomorrow I need you people to what is that? So be active in the class. Okay. So and in fact, you know, when you people speak up in the class, this is like a practice for you guys. So don't hesitate. Don't shy away. Right? Okay, then, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, take care. So bye.